Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Cody the Duke. Was planning on showing all my 22s, but instead I thought I would just show a couple and talk about how sometimes you can find amazing deals with used guns if you are looking. So one day, 5 years ago, I'm not quite sure I remember, but it was before all the craziness happened. Went into the gun shop by my that I used to go to by my work, and they had an AK on the wall. So I saw it was only $200. And my old boss used to have an AK, and I loved it. So I found out why it was $200. It was because it was a 22, but it still said made in Germany on it. So was interested. And at the same time, I looked down and saw a 1911 Sig Sauer, also saying made in Germany. So thought that was very interesting, and it was also $200. So what I ended up doing was convincing them, if I got both, to let me do it for $300. So they took the deal, got both of these for $300, which I'm going to show you now. And then I'm going to talk to you about how much I can find them for online, although I couldn't find any to buy actually online. I found one of the 1911s in an all black, but you'll see the one I have is in, I think, Cerakote or whatever, light brown or tan. So anyways, let's get into looking at them. All right, so here we go. Oh. All right, boom. There they are, the AK and the 1911. Let's start with the AK. So we've got a Gsg, which need to clean this. 22s get really dirty if you don't have one. Everything is the same as a normal 22, but this is a German sporting goods, I think is what it's called. Gsg Ak-47, made in Germany, as you can see. And I'll pull it out here in a second. But everything, this is metal. That is like an aluminum or tin. Polymer here, polymer handle, and a cheaper polymer, but it does have a butt on it. Clips for the sling there and here. So you can carry it with a sling. Obviously the front end is the same, sights are the same, which I'll show in a second. And the mag obviously is different, but not the mag release and the way you put it in. It's a 24+1. On the flip side, I'll show you the 1911. So it is, as you can see, this is 1911 22. And then over here, you can see made in Germany 22. And this was exported from Germany, come on focus, to Sig Sauer, incorporated in Exeter, New Hampshire. All right, so let me show you both of these now in action. Well, one thing, when I bought these, the AK only came with one mag, which I cannot find other mags for these. The 1911 came with 4, which was awesome. So, all right, let's hit. Okay, so first we have our AK-47, regular size. Everything is the same. You can see charging handle is the same, which the safety's on now. Safety's just like an AK as well. Charging handle, and that you would keep down while you shoot. The sights are the same. You can see the notches for numbering. In the event that you do, a 22 is not going to shoot far, but and you can look up sighting or, your gun out, but essentially a bullet will fire and raise and then drop again. So if you are going to shoot further away, you can aim your sight to shoot high if you're shooting at something that maybe is 200 yards out or something like that. obviously these sights are metric, so I've never played around with trying to shoot this 300 yards or whatever. I don't think it would hit anything. Alright, but magazine goes in the same way as an AK, and this is why it's good to have this, as if you do get a regular AK, it will be something that you will be used to operating. So it goes in like this first and catches, and then slides forward. And then the mag release is just a paddle right here, and it undoes. So it goes in, and you're ready to rock. You would then charge. Dang it, now I'm not going to be able to get it back forward. But the trigger is a bit squishy, but this thing is a lot of fun to shoot. And the reason the guy at the range came to me about it is obviously it does not have a can on it, but he thought because it was so quiet that it was something special, I guess. So offered me $500 for it on the spot, which I did not do because I don't plan on selling either of these. But we'll talk about that more in a sec. Alright, so that's the AK. Next, the 1911, which you should always point them down. That was my bad. We are clear. There, and the mag is clear. Alright, so there's a lot of safeties on the 1911, especially if you have a back strap safety like this. So I would never carry this. Really, I would never carry it. It's like a 42 ounce firearm that shoots 22 and holds only 10 rounds. So when I shoot this, literally it is like this is the recoil. Bang. It does not go, it doesn't move. So follow-up shots and firing 10 off very quick is easy. So first safety, I mean obviously the back strap, but even before that it will not fire without a mag in it, which is a little annoying. But if I did have one left and no mag, I would like to be able to fire that last round. But mag release is here, easy to access with your thumb. And then we can, we also have this safety here. It's ambidextrous on both sides. I'm not a big fan of it. Again, another reason why, I mean, many reasons why I would not carry this, but this safety is another, as I feel like I could easily push my thumb and click that down. But that is the safety. It's nice and big and easy to shut off and flip on, but not something I would want to do. Alright, but the trigger on this is very crisp. You see that? I mean, almost no push, take back, and oops, oh, I gotta push the back strap. A very crisp trigger. Now, if I were to carry this hot, or if you have a 1911 like this, you can load one into the chamber and carry half-cocked, which I've heard some people do. You probably want to watch another video from someone else about that, because that's not something that I do. The only other 1911 style or hammer that I have is my Sig Sauer P938, and that I carry full cocked with the safety on, but the safety is much stronger than this. So, alright, so obviously if I wanted to fire, I would go all the way back, and then bam. Now, what happens on a 1911, if you don't know, in the action, is once this is cocked back from to take your initial shot, the hammer will fly forward, boom, sending the slide, bam, back, discharging the spent case, and then slamming back forward so that you can take your follow-up shot. So you're not having to do this every time. So it's a double action first, and then after that, all you're having to do is pull the trigger every time. I don't know what they call that. Double action, single action, I think. You tell me. Leave it in the comments. But please like and subscribe. Watch some of my other videos. This one's a little different than the other videos I've made, but hopefully you like it. So that is the 1911. Now, lastly, real quick on price. So as I mentioned, I got both of these for $300. I looked this up. I could not find one for sale. The only one I found was black, and so anyways, these, the Cerakote are a little more, but it said on average right now, in 2020, end of 2021, these are going for around $470, which is not bad at all. So I could probably sell this for, let's say, $450 even, just for sake of the video. This I could not find online anywhere. As I mentioned, I couldn't find any magazines either. But it said that the average price for one of these was around $378. So we'll say $375. So let's say I could sell this for $350, even though I think I could get $400 or $500 even if I just brought it to the range and found the right person. But I believe I could get $1,000 probably for both of these. But let's just say I wanted to put them online and get rid of them, which I'm not going to do. $350 for this one, $450 for the other is a clean $800, which is not bad for a $300 investment. So 300 into 800, I'll do that all day. I know it took a few years, and I could have done the same thing with stocks, but I can't go shoot my stocks. Whereas I have had a lot of fun with these, definitely gotten my $300 worth, and could now resell them for $800. So, all right, this is Cody the Duke signing off. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, please like and subscribe. Watch some of my other videos. Check them out, and I'll keep making more of them. You have an awesome day, and stay safe. Bye.